Have you ever been fast asleep, dreaming peacefully, when suddenly, bam, you wake up with a shooting pain in your calf that feels like your muscle is tying itself into a knot? If you nodded yes, you know exactly what a Charley horse feels like. And you aren't alone. Nighttime leg cramps are incredibly common, especially as we get older. In fact, studies show that nearly 50% of adults over the age of 60 experience these painful spasms regularly. Hi everyone, welcome back to Staying Healthy Tips. Today we are tackling one of the most requested topics on this channel, leg cramps. While stretching and hydration are important, the secret to stopping these cramps often lies on your dinner plate. Today, I'm going to share the top 3 foods that are packed with the specific nutrients your aging muscles are crying out for. Plus, stick around until the end for a bonus drink tip that athletes have used for decades to stop cramps in seconds. Let's get into it. Before we get to the foods, we have to understand why the cramp is happening. Think of your muscles like an electrical system. To fire and relax properly, they need specific minerals that act as conductors. These are your electrolytes. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at absorbing these minerals, and we often lose thirst signals, leading to mild dehydration. When you are low on potassium, magnesium, or calcium, your nerves get hyperactive and tell your muscle to contract and stay contracted. That is the cramp. So, the foods we are choosing today are specifically high in these 3 powerhouses. Alright, let's jump into food number 1. Now, whenever someone mentions leg cramps, the first thing people yell is, eat a banana. And sure, bananas are great. But if you want the ultimate cramp-fighting food, you need to look at the sweet potato. Here is a fun fact. One medium sweet potato contains about 15% of your daily potassium needs. That is significantly more than a banana. But it doesn't stop there. Sweet potatoes are also rich in magnesium and calcium. It's practically a multivitamin for your legs. How to eat it? Try roasting them with the skin on. The skin holds a lot of those nutrients. Having a baked sweet potato as a side dish with dinner can help top off your electrolyte levels right before you go to sleep, which is prime time for preventing those night cramps. Moving on to food number 2. This one is a favorite for heart health, but it's a secret weapon for muscles too. It's the avocado. I know, we usually think of avocados for toast or guacamole, but let's look at the numbers. One whole avocado has nearly twice the potassium of a banana. Twice. Potassium is critical because it helps communicate the signal from your brain to your muscles to tell them to relax. If you are on a low-sugar diet or watching your blood sugar, which many seniors are, avocados are a much better choice than fruit because they are packed with healthy fats and fiber, not sugar. How to eat it? You don't need to get fancy. Slice half an avocado onto your lunch salad or mash it on whole grain toast for breakfast. It's an easy, creamy way to keep those muscles calm. So we have potassium covered. Now we need to talk about magnesium. Magnesium is often called the relaxation mineral. If you are deficient in magnesium, your muscles are stuck in the on position. That brings us to food number 3, dark leafy greens, specifically spinach or Swiss chard. Just 1 cup of cooked spinach provides nearly 40% of your daily magnesium intake. It is also loaded with calcium. It's a 2-for-1 deal for your legs. Pro tip, cooking the spinach actually helps your body absorb these nutrients better than eating it raw because it breaks down the tough cell walls. How to eat it? Saute a handful of spinach with a little garlic and olive oil as a side dish, or toss a handful into a soup or stew. It's an effortless way to magnesium load your diet. I promised you a bonus tip. Even if you eat all the right foods, they won't work if you are dehydrated. As we get older, we simply don't feel thirsty as often. You need water to transport these minerals to your muscles. But if a cramp strikes right now, many seniors and athletes swear by a shot of pickle juice. It sounds strange, but the vinegar and salt can trigger a reflex in the back of your throat that stops muscle neurons from misfiring almost instantly. It's not a cure, but it's a great emergency cord to pull. So, to recap, swap the banana for a sweet potato, add some avocado to your lunch, and cook up some spinach for dinner. Remember, if your cramps are severe or happen every night, please talk to your doctor, as it can sometimes be related to medications you are taking. If you found these tips helpful, please hit that like button. It really helps our channel reach more people who need this info. And don't forget to subscribe for more tips on staying healthy and active. Wishing you a peaceful, cramp-free night's sleep. I'll see you in the next video.